you can see there, I just made a quick little joke about Sidney Crosby having mumps. But Pens win! 2 points against the Flames, winning 3-1 in a convincing win with so many injuries, and now Crosby's out as well. This is so sad. So before the game started, I was a bit worried about this game. Calgary's been a real pesky team all year, and they've been really hard to sort of get a grasp of what they are. Or, you know, they have now lost 4 games, so that's not in a row. That's not good for them. But within the first 48 seconds, my worries were put to rest as Blake Como wrist one straight past Hiller on his blocker side. He's right-handed, so his blocker side's on the other side. See, I noticed these things. This is why you watch me. But anyway, makes it 1-0 very early on. We got out of the gate big time. I've loved especially what Johnson has done with this team as a coach, where we have a couple of days off. They make sure that they train, they make sure they get their rest time, and they make sure they train again just before the game. And it's all just seems to be a good little effort compared to what it was with Balsma, where they just had way too many off days, and I felt like the team kind of could run things as it were. Malkin also picks up his 19th assist, and the game just kind of flows on from there. Chris Letang, coming back from injury, picks up a beautiful tip from Dupre, and it is all of a sudden 2-0 within the first 5 minutes. We had so much jump in this game. I loved it. I loved that we outworked Calgary early. But always, Calgary was going to come back a little bit. And they started to. They definitely had a bit of run. They definitely were skating much faster. And now the Calgary Flames that we've seen before, obviously their advanced stats lately have been well inflated, and everyone kind of knew they were going to come back down to earth, thus the 4 losses in a row. But they don't stop trying. They work very hard, and they did come back. They picked up a goal. Johnny Hockey puts it in off a nice little rebound from Granlund. Fleury just, probably if he could get it back, would like to get it first go, but it was a tough one. And in other words, perfect night from him. He's got above a 900 save percentage. He kept us in the game, especially we had so many PKs again. He definitely kept us in the game. I'm just really sick of Stegerwald saying that he's having a career year. I think I've heard this 4 years in a row now. He's having a really good regular season, but all of us are kind of in the same boat here of thinking the same thing, like, don't handle the puck! Ever! Don't go out and handle the puck, Fleury. Things go horribly wrong when you do. And please let it be the playoffs so we can actually see if you're... So after that, the second and third periods kind of just got into a rhythm. Lots of PKs, lots of power plays for us. Our power play looked god-awful. We couldn't even get in the zone. We got no entries pretty much. We had 5 attempts, which is the most we've ever had since like the start of November. And we just couldn't do anything with it. We were missing a lot of our wingers. We're missing Sidney Crosby big time. I mean, obviously, he's the greatest player. Within reason, he's the best player, at least I deem so. I don't want a thing in the comments on who's the best player. Let's not have that pissing contest. But our PK was great. I mean, Marc-Andre Fleury's save percentage is through the roof on PKs. It's nuts. It was like .962 on a penalty kill before this game started. And he stopped 5 of them. And I don't know how many shots they had on the power play. I think it was about 6 or so. So you can add a few more to that list. It's definitely creeping up there. He's having a very good year. Whether I'd say it's a career year, there's a long time in the season. And as a Penguins team, we're really, let's get to the playoffs and see what happens. Outside of that, the perfect area in the world. Klinkhammer scores. Colonel Klink gets the insurance goal. F Geico, and it's 10% off in 10 minutes. Klinkhammer will do it for us. Hogan! But it was a good tenacious play from Chris Letang, who's come back from injury to force the turnover. Then Como and Malkin play like this little thing on the boards where one has the puck, then the other one has the puck, and then the other one had the puck. And then Como just gave it, straight across to Klinkhammer, who almost stuffed it up and shot it straight into Hiller. But we'll take it 3-1 in the third period. I'll take that any day of the week going forward. And I was just so stoked that he got a goal. I didn't overly agree with the trade that much. I didn't really think that we needed him. But at the same time, I love it when players like that score. Like, Seal or someone like that. I love it when they put in a goal. It's kind of like, oh, this might be the last goal I see you ever score. Maybe not with Klinkhammer, but yeah. Otherwise, the bare facts is that we got outshot 13-3 in the third period, and we got outshot again and again, which I think is 3 in a row. Adams wasn't a minus player again, so that's a positive. Let's go, Adams. Let's go, Adams. No minus. Which is a positive for Adams. He's not getting minuses. This is amazing. I love Adams at the moment, even though I really deep down hate his guts. But at least I'm doing this period where I don't have to yell at the TV, fuck, why do we have Adams still on our team? So I'm glad I don't have to do that. Outside of that, let's hit on the big subject here that Sidney Crosby's not playing all weekend, even against the Blue Jackets coming up. on the weekends. They threw him out in front of the media with, like, a cheek that was swelled up bigger than what I had at the start of this video, which I was making fun of. And they're saying it's not the mumps, but everyone else in hockey seems to be contracting the mumps, which is weird because there's only like 600 cases confirmed in a year in the US, and apparently this year those 600 cases are going to be all NHLers. But I don't understand, if it's not mumps, why not tell us what it is? Like, some people are saying, oh, he got his wisdom teeth removed. Like, everyone knows if you get your wisdom teeth removed, and everyone knows when you have to get your wisdom teeth removed. I highly doubt that he's got his wisdom teeth removed in the middle of an NHL season, when you can get them done before they're impacting, so unless he's, like, afraid of needles. Oh, no, it has to be something. If it's allergic reaction to something, why not just tell us it's allergic reaction to something? I don't know why with Sidney Crosby and a few of our other star players, it's like, they have an undisclosed injury. His cheek was as big as the rest of his head. His lips were even bigger than usual, and I love Sidney Crosby, and I will bag out his lips at any point in time, because they're huge. But let's face it, like, his face is massive. If he has the mumps, then tell us that he has the mumps. Like, it just seems like an easy thing to do. I don't know why this team doesn't disclose, like, stupid injuries. Matt Zuccarello isn't going to take advantage of the fact that Crosby had mumps in December. It's hardly going to do anything when it come playoff time, so I got no clue why they wouldn't disclose it, or an allergic reaction, or whatever the hell it was. But anyway, I'm being a negative Nancy right now. We got the win. It was a big win. We got the Blue Jackets tomorrow. Let's see if we can go 4 points from 4. I wonder if we're going to play Grice. He's like that little kid at school. You just like, give him a go. Don't pick him last. Give him a turn. It's his turn. It's Grice's turn. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Thanks heaps for watching. If you like this, make sure you hit that like button. It's either down there or down there. If you really liked it and you haven't done that already, hit that subscribe button, because then you get to see other videos of me making an idiot of myself. Otherwise, put in the comments something. What's a question I can ask you? I know. Have you guys ever had chickenpox or the mumps or something like that? If you got some weird sick story, then whack it in down below and we can cross-compare and have a pissing contest about it. Otherwise, get in some stupid fight about who's the better player out of Sidney Crosby and Jonathan Toews. Let's do that. That sounds like great fun. Please don't do that. I don't want. But anyway, guys, that's the video. There'll be one up tomorrow for the Blue Jackets, and the video coming up explaining about where I was for like 2 months as still in the pipeline right now. I got it half done, and then something came up real quick. I'm sorry to keep dicking you around, but these Penguin videos are still gonna come. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. See you and bye. Blech. Not nice. Not nice. What just burp? That's gross. Ugh. Oh, it tastes like Red Bull.